Welcome into the story of Chacha Vauzz, where today we look to get into the All-Star Futures game with our second baseman. And on top of that, look to hopefully finally get that call we've been looking for. We'll start today by getting some boost to the contact 63 APs. And debut a new bat as well, the Diamond Guitar Bat. And with the boost, we'll look to boost ourselves over the Wild Surge in the standings. And to help us do so, we do have a 3-game series against the Wild Surge today. That'll be after the Futures game, which again, hopefully we will be featuring in. But we're gonna jump on in here to the top of the third with Chacha Vauzz. We missed an at-bat due to the computer shutting down on me, so it was a single for Chacha. He might not get one here as that ball will stay floating until the left fielder can get over to it, sitting Chacha down. But we'll have a dynamic challenge then to follow, as there's a lot of points being scored early on in this game. 5-4, Corpus Christi is on top. And we're going to take the first pitch here and try to reach base. Top of the fourth with no one on. 2 outs. We'll take the high fastball. And in fact, we'll take the first 3 pitches, running this count to 3-0. And 4 straight to Chacha. He won't even swing once this at-bat. That makes us 1 for 2 with a walk on the bases here for Chase Davis. Now, that is one thing we did miss out on. Again, with the corrupted video, Chacha did have his 29th career steal. And he might be looking for number 30 here, as that one is down in the dirt. Chacha will trot over to second, bagging another. And correction, it was 27, 26 before. 6 looks a lot like a 9, just upside down. As another soft little piece of hitting over to left field that will leave Chacha stranded. Corpus Christi stays on top of this one, 5-4 as we go through the middle of the 4. We'll see our first bit of field play to follow. Now 100% last episode. We didn't talk much about that at the end, but I believe that might have been the first 100% fielding episode for Chacha Vauzz. He's got a chance to turn a double here, as we have a new pitcher in the game we haven't seen before. Hit over to short. Look to make the flip to Chacha and make the throw himself, taking the first and second runner. A 6-4-3 double play. And we needed that to keep us close. Now top of the 6, Chacha back on here with 2 outs. That's been consistent today, as he takes that one high. That one he won't take, as it was in the zone, but it will be a fly out to left center. Well, we haven't seen a hit in this episode. He does have one. Top of the 9th, though, another opportunity. Can we get one for this episode that doesn't get corrupted? Knock on wood, cross your fingers. As we're facing our third pitcher of the game, Chacha takes the 96 down the middle. This time, he will. Getting a hold of that fastball, 96. Sends it through the infield as the shortstop struggles to catch the ball. But Chacha gives the Cardinals a late opportunity, with Davis yet again up to follow. Chacha with an extra step. He's going to look to steal as that ball is low, sliding, and he's in underneath the tag. We take number 28. And I believe we just unlocked a base running perk as well. Chacha with an extra step yet again. He's looking for third as that one is in play. Over to second. Chacha slides, and we tie the game on a sacrifice hit from Chase Davis, going from second to home. Bottom of the 9th now. We got to keep this game level. Send it to extras. Brian Shreve is in, as we're looking to turn a double play. Cam Fisher, the batter. Next to no speed on first, as this one will be popped up into shallow center, and we will record 1 out. And a dynamic challenge to follow, so we do get out of that inning, sending it to extras. Top of the 10th, we've plated 3 And we've got 2 on here for Chacha Vauzz, 1 out. We're looking to add on some extra insurance as we're facing Blake Wyman. The pitch is in. And Chacha pops it up. He went with a power swing and got too far underneath the slider. We're not going to plate any this time. But we do hold a 2-run lead as Kenny Gomez steps up to bat against our closer Jack Ralston with the bases juiced. It's a 1-1 count. Force out anywhere as that one is popped up somewhere. I hear the catch. It's caught by the catcher. We were definitely not looking in the right spot, but we take the game in extras behind a 2-hit day from Chacha Vauzz and a couple stolen bags. And before we can even get to the next game of the hooks, we've got a call coming in. We're hanging out in our hotel room. Give me some good news here. I wanted to let you know you played your last game for the Springfield Cardinals. Tell me what I want to hear, Skip. Give me that call up. Yep, you've just been called up to AAA. Finally, we missed, I believe, 2 opportunities before it. The 2-hit game gets the job done for Chacha Vauzz. Well, here I was thinking that we'd be getting at least through the Corpus Christi games. Chacha, I'm Michael Jimenez, your new manager. Congrats on your promotion. I didn't get to finish reading that, but welcome to the Redbirds. How are you feeling? I'm fired up. Can't wait to get out there. Yeah, it's exactly. We are fired up, ready to get going. Chacha has come a long way in this series, and he's finally got that call up. I'm not going to lie, kid. AAA is a pretty tough place. You're not just competing with prospects eager to get called up. Many players have already been to the show, and they'll do anything to get back up there. Well, we're going to do anything to get there as quickly as possible. We've got to believe in yourself. You've gotten past a lot of hurdles in your career to this point, so keep your eye on the prize and keep working hard. You know that's what we're going to do. Now, that also doesn't mean that we are out of this futures game. We very well still might be in it. Hopefully we are. But we've got to keep up with our new team here. And speaking of our new team, we are not looking all too good in the International League West. We are the 2nd worst team, only 1 game up on the Saints. At the top are the Stripers. They have 55 wins, we have 52 losses, so we have a lot of work to do. As for guys who we will be playing with, do we see any familiar names? Chandler Redmond got the call up here. So it appears he was actually moved down to AA at one point. He's back up. Braden Yobert is going to be with us. All right, we've got a friend on the team. Jimmy Crooks, I believe we also spent some time with. Trey Page, he is here as well, which is why he wasn't batting behind us. McGreevy got the called up. Graceffo got the called up. And we even saw a little bit of John King, so we do have some familiar faces. But I think it's time to make our AAA debut. Memphis Redbirds against the Charlotte Knights. And the Knights are playing much better than we are. But Chacha Vauzz looking good in that new uniform, which means we have some new uniforms to check out as well. We'll look to do that in the following series. But our first bit of action is going to be out on the field. Top of the 2nd. So we're not batting top 3. I honestly didn't even check in that lineup where we were batting. But we got Navaez up to bat. Tekoa Roby is on the mound. That's a name I do remember. I want to say from a Mr. Hurricanes franchise, as that is hit over to Chacha, looking to make his first AAA out at first. There it is, the first play for Chacha Vauzz in AAA. Now, we'll look to follow it with some good bit of batting, facing Jonathan Easley. And we are batting 4th, so we're down 1 spot. A little bit of cleanup here for Chacha as he swings at that 94 fastball. Good timing, not so much with the contact. And his first hit is a pop-up to second base. Perhaps that's kind of fitting. Again, he had good timing, but the contact was weak. We got to work on that. We'll have another opportunity in the bottom of the 4th with a 1-1 game. We got a man on first, no one out for Chacha. Looking for something better than the last time. And it might be slightly better as they go with the fielder's choice. All right, well, Chacha will be on, looking for his first stolen base. Now, obviously, that's not going to count as a hit for Chacha. That's still to come. But Chandler Redmond batting behind Chacha as he takes an extra step. Waiting for that leg kick. Here goes Chacha. That ball is in the dirt. And he will reach standing up. Chacha's first stolen base in AAA. That gives him, I believe, number 29. Finally, though, on the whole season. And perhaps, do we look for number 30 here, make ourselves correct from earlier, or was that before I had the computer crash? I don't remember. Either way, we're not going here as the second baseman collects that one. Throwing over to third. I'm not running, buddy. At least, I'm not running yet. But Braden Yobert is back in this series. He's batting 100 so far today. Chacha, he's looking for third as there's some bit of contact. Coming down, though, to get that catch will be the left fielder. Chacha left on, keeping this game tied 1-1. And a dynamic challenge for him to follow as Memphis has taken the lead here 3-1. With 2 on, 2 out for Chacha. We got to drive in 1 or more. The speed is looking pretty good out there, and Chacha's definitely not the fastest guy in the team anymore. Looking for some good bit of contact, though. Misses the circle change just a little early. Not going to miss that one, but he again does not get solid contact. Weak contact, and it's an infield pop-up. Already we are seeing we really need to work on that contact for Chacha Vauzz. The timing has been there. We'll look to make another play in the field. 2 on, 2 out. It's Turner up to bat, sending this one straight over to Chacha. And it goes off his glove. Well, it appears we also need to add some points to fielding. In an episode of First, his first AAA error. Good news, they don't plate any runs, and we have a 6-1 lead, bottom of the 7th, facing Owen White. That one's inside. And in fact, so would the following 2 pitches. 3-0 count here for Chacha. Does not have the green light, and he flips the corner. I don't know about that. Majority of that ball was well outside. 3-1 now has the green light. And this one, which again was on the corner, is going to be a fly out to left field. Chacha still waiting for that first AAA hit. And it doesn't look like he'll have the opportunity as top of the 9th, Zach Thomas is looking to put this game away with an 0-2 count. Will be hit sharply into left field and down. Charlotte, they're trying to make something happen here late. And it'll come down to Ryan Burrows then. The man on first. If it's hit to Chacha, this time we've got to glove it. Or we could just watch the strikeout as the Redbirds take their first win with Chacha on the team. And honestly, it wasn't a great first showing for him. We did get almost a hit. It was a fielder's choice. We stole a base, but we didn't actually get a hit, and we had an error out in the field. As we come on into our second game with Memphis, we are starting at the batter's box, looking for a much better performance this time. Facing Hagen Smith, and we've got no one on. 2 outs, a sharply hit foul ball. And there's our first AAA strikeout. The off-speed low underneath the zone. That's always been a problem for Chacha. Just gets too eager seeing the off-speed. A little bit of a rough spot. We've got to turn things on here if we don't want to get sent back down to Double-A. Joey Gallo is up to bat as we have Toado? I don't know. You let me know how to pronounce some of these names. As that will be hit to the right of Chacha. He will get in front of it, cutting it off, and will make the throw this time, not fumbling that ball. Hopefully let that be the turning point for us as we're still looking for our first hit in AAA with a 1 on, 2 out. Pitch number 33 here from Smith. And that was a pretty decent one to swing at. Chacha behind. There's a good bit of contact. Good timing as well. There's just no good luck on it as it goes straight to the center fielder. So we end the third and send this one to top of the 4th. Still deadlocked 0-0 against the Knights. as Tatum is up to bat. We got an 0-2 count. No one on, no one out. We're looking for the out here at first. As the pitch is in, gonna be hit pretty much directly to Chacha. He doesn't have to do anything quite so fancy. And I think he forgot to see the second X, went to the A, and missed the throw. So definitely continuing an unlucky start. A bad start, if you will. Knights have taken the lead 3-0 by the bottom of the sixth. Another man on, though, for Chacha, as he takes that one low, and they call it a strike. I think Chacha needs a little bit of help here. That one maybe a millimeter, clipping the bottom of the zone. That one definitely didn't. And there's a good bit of contact, heading deep right field, but to the warning track. I don't know why Chacha was running so slowly there. Maybe because Levinson was in front of him, but it's going to be another out recorded on Chacha. Bottom of the eighth, we'll have another opportunity. 0 for 3, though, with a strikeout, fly out, and a line out. We're finally going to get our first hit, facing Steven Wilson. That one will be an easy take, sweeper outside. And goodbye, baseball. Chacha Vauzz, first AAA hit is a home run. 395, exit velo 99.2. It's not his best home run he's hit, but his first AAA home run and hit coming on the same play. Get Chacha that ball as we trot on home. What celebration do we have here? Just the normal, just dapping it up. All right, no line dance for us, but Chacha goes yard, bringing 2 home for the Redbirds. But if we can't get another hit from Ramon Mendoza, it might be for naught. Gilbert with the pitch, as this one will go back. A slow trot from the center fielder gloves it, and the Knights will take this game. But Chacha Vauzz with his first AAA hit, a home run. And here's the message we were hoping for. You have been chosen to represent the National League in the 2025 All-Star Futures game. You are not guaranteed to make an appearance in this game, though, but we have at least been selected. And to help us get ready for hopefully an appearance in this game, we're going to tack on another bit of contact to the left side. And what's really cool is Coach is even shouting us out in the locker room amongst our new friends and teammates here in Memphis, saying we made that selection to the Futures game. But as we move forward, our next appearance is back with Memphis. So it appears that little note that you might not actually play was pretty accurate. We're not playing in the All-Star Futures game. So if anything, it's more of an honorary title. Being selected? All right, well, not sure how I feel about that, but we're not going to let that get in the way of the fact that we have been called up to AAA. And with that, hopefully, we'll be making our way up to the bigs rather soon. But first, we need to start getting some consistent hits, as we're batting 125. Top of the first, though, we've got 2 on, 1 out. A big opportunity as we take that 4-seamer down inside. And there's another big swing from Chacha going back, and it does get down in front of the left fielder. We're going to look to at least plate 1, as they did kind of get stuck together with that ball. Should have been caught, but they will count it as an RBI double for Chacha Vauzz. He's gotten a home run, he's gotten a double, has yet to get a single. But we are not going to complain about that. Chandler Redmond with an opportunity with a man at second and third. Ty Madden, the pitcher, trying to get out of an early jam here, as that one is popped up. Will be shallow left center. Chacha's not going to look to advance, but we do get one home. So Redmond with a sac fly. Braden Yobert, we would like for you to get us home. Chacha's going to take a very large lead here from second. He's looking to get 90 feet away as that one is in play. Into the outfield, it will be an RBI single. Chacha goes from second to home. Memphis with a 3-0 lead, top of the first. And make that a 4-0 lead top of the second as Chacha is right back up to bat. What do we got here? Our first single? Our first career triple? We never even got a triple in Double-A. Well, he makes some contact, but it brings the first baseman right to the bag. So a little bit of a mix. But top of the fourth, we are up 7-1 with another man on as Sawyer Gibson Long has checked into this game. Pitch number 22 for him as Chacha batting 200 now takes that slider outside. And just showing tremendous patience here. The count runs 3-1. Chacha with a hard hitter right down the middle. Will be his first career single, putting 2 on here for Memphis with nobody out. Might have been a slow first couple games, but turning things on here with Chandler Redmond behind him. 1 for 1 on the day with that double. No chance to steal here for Chacha and a slow runner in front. And sitting down Redmond there with a 2-2 count, make that 2-3. Braden Yobert to follow. With 1 out now, let's avoid the double play. Pitch number 34 here from Gibson Long. And Yobert with a soft one that will drop, and I don't know why I was expecting the guy from third to start to run. Chacha's going to get tagged out here in a pickle. I guess that makes sense when you have 26 speed. But we know Chacha, and it's probably pretty renowned at this point, that he is an aggressive base runner. But with a 10-3 lead, we seem to be doing just all right. As we are out on the field here, bottom of the fifth, with Henry Malloy up to bat. 1 out, we're looking for an out here at first with a hard hit ball over to Chacha. Gloves this one just all right and makes the throw to first. And we will have a dynamic challenge after collecting that out. Chacha Vauzz, 2 for 3 today. No one on, though. Are we leading off the 6th? I would imagine so. Let's get on base. It's not flashy in terms of the points or the tokens or whatever it may be. But we simply just want to get on the bases. And that one might just do it. A perfect going back and off the scoreboard. Chacha Vauzz with the home run. We are a triple away from the cycle in this one. Something Chacha Vauzz has not been able to do in his career. But we are mighty close. And there's the dancing celebration at home. Not a good view, though, for the catcher. Exit velo around 100 and just shy of 400. 11-6, though, so, I mean, some bats are showing up. And I honestly don't know who we're playing against right now. You can let me know down below. Just a quick trip to the pause menu. It's the Mud Hens. What the T is, who knows? But we're looking to turn 2 here. As the throw is made over to Chacha. And things are getting a little crazy. They're going to say it's a wild throw. It was a little bit low, but we've seen far worse from our man in Chacha Vauzz. No double play. And 11-7 now, top of the 8th. Chacha is up to bat. He had a home run his last time out. The triple away from the cycle as that guitar bat has come to work for Chacha Vauzz. But can he bag his first triple? Not with a hit like that. Pitcher will come over and make the tag out on Chacha. That is a far cry from a triple. But we'll look to help put this game away, bottom of the 9th. As Jahmai Jones is up to bat, Nick Anderson is on the mound. And we're looking to actually turn a double play this time. No wild throws, fingers crossed. As that will be hit over to Chacha, who will definitely not get the tag. He'll make the throw to second. No throw over to first. We get the leader runner. Well, you've got to be kidding me. We jump forward as Trey Sweeney is up to bat, and they tie the game in the bottom of the 9th. We were just up like 3 or 4 runs, a sharp hit ball out in center, and we're about to lose this game. Well, I guess that's AAA for you. We were just rocking it, and the Mud Hens come out of nowhere. Trey Sweeney with the double to center, plates the runner, and wins the game. All right, then. That's definitely not what we were looking for on Chacha's best day in AAA. Perhaps turning that double really was necessary. Well, the good news for Chacha Vauzz is we go from hitting 125 to now hitting just north of 300. As we get stuck on in to the next game, top of the second, we're batting leadoff when it comes to if the first three were sat down, which I feel like is a better fit here for Chacha. Batting one or batting two would probably be the real good spot for him in the future, a little bit ahead of that changeup. It's an 0-2 count early on here for Dylan Smith. Chacha, he's got to settle things down, fouling off the high fastball. And he's not quite going to settle things down with a fly out to left, but he did work the count to 2-2. So a little patience there, just again, not quite the contact we were looking for. But we'll have an opportunity top of the fourth as we are still deadlocked here, 0-0. Got a man on this time for Chacha. Though, you never trust the score line here in the show. As Chacha, he tried to turn on the fastball. He sends it foul. And a tapper that will get through. We'll put 2 on then for the Redbirds, as that throw was well ahead of the slow man batting in front of us. That's the bad part about batting fourth here for Chacha. With more of the power bat in front of him, it's not coming with much speed. 0-2 count, though, for Chandler Redmond. As we've got 2 on, nobody out. Let's avoid a double play as that one is hit towards third. And Chacha rounds the bases to head back to the dugout. I don't know, did I jinx ourselves there? Redmond with a double play. We go bottom of the fifth. Still no one has crossed home plate. Michael McGreevy, the pitcher today for us. Pitch number 51 here with 1 out in the fifth. And that one will be hit over to Chacha, who will cut it off. Now he's just got to make a clean throw this time, straight to the chest. It's almost as if we are a semi-professional with a dynamic challenge as the Mud Hens have plated 3 come top of the 7th. We are leading off here, and we are looking to simply get on base, get something going against Dylan Smith. Pitching a pretty good game. Chacha sends that one left, but only a few steps behind the fielder. It'll be a quick out on 1 pitch. The Mud Hens looking to take this game as well, coming down to Alec Burleson. With 2 outs, top of the 9th, no one on. Chacha is on deck. But it's Madej looking to put this game away. And a little tapper over to second. Chacha can put that bat down because it's time to head back to the locker room. This game is all said and done. Mud Hens with a 2-0 series lead. Chacha, though, goes 1 for 3 with a single, so we do have a hitting streak alive. As we get into the following game, game 3 of the series, a hotter start for us this time, 2 on, as that one does find the top third of the zone. Chacha, though, swings at that one with 3 pitches all going upper inside. Fortunately, it's not a clean hit. Chacha retired. And he will not have as good of an opportunity to follow. Top of the 4th, no one on. Matt Manning, the pitcher, pitch number 35 here in the 4th. Pretty good as Chacha with some good timing. Okay contact, but getting under it is the center fielder. A quick 0 for 2 start for Chacha Vauzz. And the Mud Hens, they've played pretty well so far in this series. Bottom of the 5th, we're in the field. Brian Servin, I'm looking to serve him an out at first. Recefo, the pitcher. Few more names that we know right now as Chacha looks to make that throw in time, well ahead of time. And there was a dynamic challenge to follow. Top of the 7th, we're getting through this game pretty quickly with a lot of good pitches. No one on, no one out for Chacha Vauzz. Let's go for the leadoff double or better. Why not? Gotta put one of these in the gap. Pitch number 63. And that's going to go straight to the second baseman. That's not a gap. Chacha on 1 pitch is out yet again. Well, that hitting streak, just as quickly as it started, it might be out of here if we can't get something going late on in this one. Bottom of the 7th, Madris is up to bat. Zach Thompson has checked into this game. We're looking for an out at first. As it's hit over to Chacha, shuffle step to the right, dip the knee, and make the throw over to first. Top of the ninth, though, we will have an opportunity. 0 for 3. We haven't really put any in a good spot in this game. Another new pitcher, taking that one low inside the circle change. And there's a hit. Will it bloop down? Yes, it will. Top of the ninth, Chacha is on base, keeping that hit streak alive. And with that, hopefully looking to steal a base as well. 3-1 count, though. Do we look to go here, or are we looking at a walk? Or we're looking at the pitcher trying to pick us off. Chacha back in time. He'll retake his extended lead. Wait for that kick. Chacha's going, but it is too low. It will be a ball. Walking Redmond to first. Puts 2 on for Braden Yobert, who was 0 for 3 today with a ground out his last appearance. They don't like to see that. Chacha another extended lead here. He's looking for third. As that ball is low, he'll slide in safely on the outside of the bag. Redmond also advances behind Chacha as we take our second bag of AAA. But we need Yobert to get a hit. And this one is popped up to right field. Chacha, he's going to look to go home. And the catcher is nowhere to be seen. We take the lead, top of the ninth, but that is nothing guaranteed against the Mud Hens. That's even with us scoring 3 more behind Chacha. Trey Sweeney ruined things in the last game. He's up to bat here with no one on. And this one will be headed to left center and caught for the out. Redbirds will take game number 3. But the series does go by way to the Hens. A rough start in this one for Chacha Vauzz, some unlucky hits, but he finishes strong and he sparks the team to a victory. But that is where we're going to look to leave things for today. It might be a slightly shorter episode, but we do have 17 points to spend. And as mentioned, I really want to get these contacts up a good bit here, so let's split those, get us another little boost here, going from a 65 up to a 66. We are now closing in on the MLB second baseman, though I still believe it's about an 8 overall gap. But overall for Chacha, I cannot complain about the start we have had. We've hit 2 home runs, we have 4 RBIs, we have 1 strikeout, that's, not awful in 20 at-bats, 2 stolen bases, we're batting .300, we have a .300 on-base percentage, and we're slugging .650. So a really good start, and we have a positive WAR. For I believe the first time in this series, we are going to take that. Now it is really unfortunate that we did not get to participate in this futures game, and it doesn't look like there's a way to even take a look at the stats from this game. So I was wanting to see if we were actually in it, and it just glitched and didn't give us an opportunity to play in it. Doesn't appear that that is the case. But Chacha Vauzz, he's made the call up. He is now a AAA second baseman. Leave him some love by either hitting that like button as a celebration for finally getting that call up. And if you are enjoying this series, make sure you hit that bell icon on the bottom right, or scroll down, hit the sub button, and tap that bell icon so you're notified of when these videos go live. This series is here for you every single Tuesday and Thursday. A big game, though, tomorrow with the Stanford Cardinal, as we have the Rose Bowl, round 2 of the college football playoffs. And if you missed yesterday's episode, the Jaguars in the Super Bowl, make sure you check that one out. We'll see you around all these different series as Chacha Vauzz looks to continue, honestly, a pretty good start to AAA.